Ghosts may not be real, but ghost stories are. Welcome to the Hidden Kingdom. My name is Larry Roth, and in this video, we are going to explore, investigate, and enjoy the ghost stories of the Norconian. The Lake Norconian Club and Hotel opened in 1929 on the 2nd of February in Norco, California. However, the hotel is now surrounded by prison cells and administrative offices owned by the California Department of Corrections. The Norconian was once a luxury resort for the rich that was frequently visited by the Hollywood celebrities of the 1920s. This California treasure was listed on the National Register of Historic Places in 2000, but the building was closed in 2001 because of structural issues. Today, this Spanish-style building can be seen through a chain-link fence surrounding it and the prison. Although the building sits vacant, there have been sightings. Walt Disney Studios celebrated the success of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs at the Norconian in 1938. It was a party to remember. That same year, MGM tossed their own party at the Norconian, and in 1940, Fox Studios followed suit. Those party-goers would leave the resort with memories of those great times. Unfortunately, those great times came to an abrupt end. The Norconian was hit with the Depression, back taxes, labor issues, and creditors, which caused the resort to close down for good. Those party-goers, however, would be a part of the sightings. In 1941, the United States Navy bought the resort and opened the Corona Naval Hospital after the attack on Pearl Harbor. Nurses and sick soldiers would begin to inhabit the resort. Sailors stricken with tuberculosis were sent to the new Naval Hospital. Soldiers wounded and traumatized from the early days of the Second World War would be treated there. The Norconian, which was once a joyous place for the celebrations by the rich and famous, had become a hopeless center for the sick, depressed, and traumatized. However, these nurses and patients would be sighted again years later. It was Rex Clark who owned a land company that bought 15 square miles of land from a failed agricultural community north of Corona. He renamed the area Norco because it was north of Corona. On the 13th of May 1923, the town of Norco held a grand opening. It was sometime in 1925 that hot mineral water was found. This gave Rex Clark the idea of opening a health spa. Construction of the Norconian began in 1926. When completed, the Norconian would have a golf course, immaculate grounds, an airfield, hiking trails, an artificial lake that was named Lake Norconian, a pavilion, chauffeur's quarters, a laundry, a clubhouse, a ballroom, a dining room, a lounge, and swimming pools, along with other spectacular amenities. Has Rex Clark been among the sightings at the Norconian? Well, let's first finish the history. The hospital was permanently closed in 1957. In 1962, the northern grounds were given to the state of California, which the state used to open a rehabilitation center to treat addiction. That rehabilitation center later became a prison, which is still being used today. The Lake Norconian has a rich and diverse history and has been a hotel, a hospital, and a prison, among other things. The Norconian has experienced joyous and traumatic events, and perhaps those emotional events have left an imprint on the structure that some people are able to sense. Is it possible that the sightings of ghosts, which include nurses, sick sailors, suicidal patients, wounded soldiers, and partygoers of the roaring 1920s, are memories being replayed by the hotel? While these are great questions, there are no great answers. But what is known is that guards, employees, and guests often report the same type of sightings. There is the lady in white, a woman dressed in a white Navy nurse's uniform and hat, who has been spotted from a distance walking along the lake. There have been sightings of patients walking on the grounds, glimpses of sick soldiers in the rooms. One horrific sighting is of a military officer hanging himself. And there has also been sightings of partygoers from the 1920s walking from the hotel to the lake pavilion. Lights will go on and music will be played, but upon investigation, nobody is found. Thank you for watching. There is more information in the description below this video. If you found this video to be interesting, then please give it a thumbs up. And if you know of a creepy or spooky place that may be of interest, then please leave a comment, and I will add that to my list of things to do. If you like what you see and hear, then click that subscribe button, because there will be more to come.